As you would no doubt be aware, we are wanting to talk to you today regarding the arrest of two men that have been made today in relation to the murder of Curtis Cheng on Friday the 2nd of October. Folks, can I start by indicating that there have been some significant developments in this case. The investigation, as I said, was going to be a lengthy one. I know that what we will bring to you today is going to be of significant interest. You will have far more questions than we can give you answers. That's the reality in it. We have an active investigation that is still ongoing. We know that there are people that will be appearing before courts. We're not going to jeopardise that. We're not going to put that prosecution at risk. We also have a coroner's inquest underway. We have a critical investigation team that is working flat out to put that together so that the coroner can be briefed and that can inform the inquest that will take place. We're not going to jeopardise that. Can I then go to some of the brief facts, and I'll then hand you over to Commissioner Colvin, and then we will take some questions. As I've indicated, two men have been arrested today in relation to the murder of Curtis Cheng. At 10:35 a.m. this morning, police attached to the Middle East Organised Crime Squad, along with investigators from the joint counter-terrorism teams in Sydney, arrested a 22-year-old Merrylands man in Merrylands. That person is currently being interviewed and is expected to be charged with Supply Firearm, breach of a firearm prohibition order, and Hinder police. He is expected to be bail refused and will likely appear in Parramatta local court tomorrow. A second 18-year-old Wentworthville man who was arrested on the 7th of October and has remained in custody since that time is in the process of being charged with terrorism-related matters and is expected to be bail refused to appear at the Central Local Court tomorrow. Those matters, as you would understand, are particularly important to the New South Wales Police Force, having lost one of our own, and my condolences go out to the Cheng family and to the wider police family here in New South Wales. It would be remiss of me, however, if I didn't draw to your attention and take this opportunity to praise the work of the Joint Counter-Terrorism team. They have worked tirelessly on this brief, and they've got a lot more to do. The men and the women that have been involved in this operation, alongside those from the Critical Incident Investigation team, from our homicide squad, have certainly worked very hard to bring us to this point. As I've indicated, this is the beginning and not the end. There is much more to be done, but it's important that we recognise those men and those women for the tremendous contribution they've made already to date. I'll hand it over to Commissioner Colvin. Thank you.
Can I join with Commissioner Scipione and commend the work of the police from the Joint Counter-Terrorism team, who've worked tirelessly and have been processing enormous amounts of evidence over the past days in order to get to this point today. Let us not forget that they've acted under enormous pressure, enormous stress. Let's not forget that they have been acting while one of their colleagues was the victim of this shooting, and let me pass on my condolences, of course, to the family of Curtis Cheng once again. And let's not forget as well that they've been doing this while there's been incredible speculation about the progress and the information and the facts of this investigation. And that's put a lot of weight of expectation on them. These charges today are serious charges, even if they weren't related to terrorism, but they are. And what we've seen over the last days and weeks is our police using the full array of laws that are available to them in a balanced and appropriate way. And I want to add my weight to that thanks that Commissioner Scipione has already said for the work they've done, and unfortunately the work they will continue to have to do.